The Podical Sons.
Welcome back to the best no judgment zone in the world, because neither one of us don't have any law degrees. I am Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. Let's start the damn show. Welcome back, man. How you feel?
You know, I'm feeling good, man. It's been a crazy last few days and a busy Halloween.
Halloween rush, yeah.
How was your Halloween weekend?
Halloween is amazing, man. I love it, man. It's my second birthday.
Yeah, I know you like to get in your Halloween bag.
I always do it. I try to put on my best front for Halloween. You know, I got the whole fam and stuff evolve into the nonsense and stuff as well. And yeah, that's it. I mean, not everybody's for it, whatever, but I love it.
Yeah.
How's yours?
My Halloween was good, man. I mean, I didn't really do that much. You know, the kids are grown, so they do their own thing. And yeah, I just get back, watch the specials and stuff like that. And, you know what I mean? It was on IG, taking in all the costumes. And there's a lot of interesting stuff out there, man. These people are really
is a hell of a thing, man.
Real creative, man. There's one costume that really blew me away. Was this little girl. Mm-hmm. She was probably maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But she had like this little white dress on, and her hands was holding a platter, a silver platter.
Yeah.
But in the silver platter was her head. Don't ask me how she pulled it off, but it just looked like this girl walking around with her head on a silver platter. I was like, yo, that's tight. That's tight. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot of
they put in work, man. I see some chick, cause you know the Venom movie dropped,
right?
And I seen a chick and stuff, whatever. Her whole like face itself was like Venom with the tongue work and stuff. Like we're talking about like mouth and chin was painted like Venom's wide open mouth with like the teeth and the tongue. Oh, so like she went in.
Yeah.
She went in and stuff, and I was like, damn, like that takes time and talent, man. I ain't mad at that.
I like the whole maybe I don't need a costume. Maybe I can get away with body paint approach.
Those are fun. Those are fun.
I like when women
I seen
doing the whole body painting.
Years ago, I went to a Halloween party. 3 chicks. I think they only were in jeans. They were in jeans, and I think they had like little nipple pasties.
Right.
And they were parts of a brick wall. So all 3 of them standing close with like breasts and everything pussed up close, like graffiti on a brick wall.
Yeah.
Salute to the airbrush painter that night. He made everybody happy that night.
He did a good
lot
job.
of girlfriends was angry that night. A lot of gay dudes probably didn't pay them attention that night, but the other people and stuff that was there enjoyed the fuck out of their costume.
They enjoyed what they were witnessing.
Yeah. Work of art. It's a work of art.
I can see that, man. I can see that, man.
Poetry in motion.
You know, I always think it's the girl who was dressed up as the little princess.
Yeah.
That grows up and becomes a sexy princess.
Why not?
You know what I mean?
She kept the same energy.
Yeah. She's like,
she kept the same energy.
She ain't nothing changed about the only thing that didn't change was the wand. You know what I mean? She grew into the part.
She grew into it, whatever. Yeah, because you know, if like way back when her parents gave her like a little green outfit and did up the hair with the wings on her back, she was Tinkerbell then. Now she older and stuff, whatever. Titties came in, booty came in and stuff, whatever. And she's just doing her little Tinkerbell 1s and 2s everywhere. I am not mad at that.
Now she's
That's before and after.
Now she's tinky.
Tinky is kinky.
She's tinky.
Tinky is kinky.
Well, there you go.
I mean, hey, long as the costume and stuff, whatever, like, it's kosher, it goes across the board and doesn't offend the masses and the most. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with the blackface situations, whatever, right?
Man, it's funny because in 2018, we're still getting people who trying to pull off the blackface costumes, and it's like you gotta know by now that's like a no.
That's an epic ass no.
I don't understand, man. Like where they getting at?
Megan Kelly, she didn't see what the issue is pertaining to like Halloween.
Megan
Right?
Kelly.
I mean, to the masses, they had to give her a backlash and an outcry on her social media and everything, stuff with her, till even NBC and stuff said no go to her and they canceled her show. But I mean, why does it take that much for you to understand? Like, that's a no.
But I mean, does she really understand it's a no? I mean, there's this. I mean, the blackface is an Americana thing, and it's coming up in a culture where we have a certain population of America,
Okay.
who just deemed to be better than anybody else and have that narcissistic view about themselves, where they feel they can say anything, do anything, be anything, regardless about how anybody
America, land of the free, though.
feels or reacts to it. You understand? So I put Megan Kelly in that boat along with her friends, because she probably got privileged friends. It's a privileged few, and we look at it as, it's straight up racist. They look at it as, it's just fun and games.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so upset? We're just, you know what I mean? We're not being serious. You understand? But it's something they never take serious. It's always something that it's always something that, we're making some sort of big deal about. And this is how they perceive it, right? So,
but 9 times out of 10, if you get dressed and put on whatever costume, and you think you might offend somebody, you probably are gonna offend somebody. So maybe something in the back of your mind should tell you this is a no-go.
It should tell you it's a no-go, but okay. For the I think it was a lady. I think this was 2 days ago.
Okay.
She went to her Halloween party. Oh, it was a lady working at UPS in the States.
Okay.
She went to she went to work in blackface caricature.
With the white gloves, the lips, and the whole shebang.
Now they sent her home. That I heard the UPS company. I heard they sent her home, but this is not before photos was taken and it was put out there. So
Yikes.
they ended up firing her, right? Over
yeah, because the photos are being taken.
So,
yeah,
you know what I mean, because here you are and you're in a workplace situation where you have, multiple ethnicities, multiple religions. So you gotta be sensitive.
Fortune 500 company, man.
And then we say that you gotta be sensitive, right?
Right.
But then let's think about it, right? If you're in Hicksville, USA,
okay,
working at UPS in Hicksville, USA, right?
Yeah.
Where there is not one black or Mexican employee, do you still feel like you're obligated or you have to play by the rules? Because you're amongst your own, so you kind of feel safe in your bigotry. Because this is what happens. This was happening right now in white America with the Donald Trump effect. People feel happy in their bigotry.
Yeah, they're getting brave.
Right? So here it is, a situation where she might have felt like, I'm going to the UPS and I'm going to do this blackface thing because there ain't no black people there to complain about it.
Right.
But what she didn't know is that there's going to be some self-righteous person there who is offended and going to spill the beans on you. Or maybe they're not even self-righteous. Maybe they just hate your ass and realize,
fact,
this is a good way
to end your bitch ass.
Yeah, to end your bitch ass. You understand? So either way, you screwed up.
Meh.
You screwed up. You understand?
Valid, that's valid.
I'm thinking there's that. You have that type of attitude because you feel again that narcissistic view that you got this right. You can do this, so you show up to work in your blackface. You understand? Because you think it's funny. You know what I mean? You think it's funny. Why they don't understand why we're so offended, because to them, it's funny.
Even on the spirit of Halloween, I feel like no one should go transcend and go past the thing. Like if you're gonna be that character, like Julianne Hough.
Right.
A few years ago, Julianne Hough, she was Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black. Photos out there. She did the hair darker, like same hairdo, like try to do her best portrayal of the Crazy Eye character.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She got mad flack for it. I'm not a fan of that, whatever, but she went in. I give her points for the creativity that she went in and stuff as much as she could.
Right.
With the whole shebang and stuff, whatever. My thing and stuff is that you don't have to darken your skin or with the makeup and all that type of stuff for her to go like that. How do you feel about that?
Here's my take on that situation. If, for instance, here's a good example, right?
All right, I'm listening. All ears.
One of the characters that we normally see at Halloween time is Dracula.
Fact.
Right?
Fact.
Okay.
Cheap ass costume cape and just button
Cheap
up.
ass costume cape button up. Yeah, you can just use your grandfather's suit if he got one and just, you know what I mean, to find like a black bed sheet and throw it around your neck. But anyway, easy thing to do. You get the fake vampire teeth. Ta-da!
Yeah.
But even then, back then when I was growing up and doing, you know what I mean, the whole Halloween bit, to really get in character, you put white makeup on.
But
go ahead.
Go ahead, run.
To really get into that, vampire character, you put your white makeup on. Whether you were white, black, Chinese, you had that white, you know what I mean, to make you look like Dracula.
To help signify that you're dead.
To help signify that, yeah.
You're part of the Walking Dead.
Part of Walking Dead.
Okay.
Right? Everybody knows that Dracula is pale. You know what I mean? So to emphasize that paleness, you put that makeup on to emphasize that paleness. That's you getting into character.
Right.
Right? Okay. So now let's say Becky with the straight hair wants to be Beyonce. You know what I mean? This is her inside joke. She wants to be Beyonce for Halloween, right?
Okay.
She wants to be what was her character in the Austin Powers movie?
Foxy Cleopatra.
She wants to be Foxy Cleopatra. She goes out, she gets the
fro,
the golden bodysuit and stuff like that. The eyelashes, and to top it off, she'd get herself some foundation color that looked like Beyonce.
Pobrecito.
Now, she gets her stuff all done up, and we looking at her, and she looks like Beyonce. To the point we're like, hey girl, you killing that. You Beyonce.
Foxy Cleopatra, because you know when you see it.
Yeah, you know when you see it. Right?
Okay.
Okay, so now
she got to a part. She did all that.
She did all of that. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad if she made herself a little bit darker to fit the role that she's trying to portray. She's getting into character.
I see where you're coming from because you brought the Dracula thing and stuff, whatever, to it. I see that aspect and stuff, whatever, but to the masses, they won't find it like that. Because remember, if you're Joe Schmo seeing Plain Jane on the strip doing that, whatever, you don't know her bio. She don't know you, but you see that, whatever. Yes, it is Halloween and stuff for her, but you're looking like, the fuck are you trying to do over there? And then she's like, if she cares to talk to you because you're a stranger to her, she's like, it's Halloween. I just dressed up.
Yeah.
That might come off to the wrong person in the wrong way because she's probably explaining 50 feet back who she was to another group of people, and now she running to you and has to explain it again and stuff, whatever. That energy and stuff, whatever, might be shifted.
Right.
She might come off with a different kind of tone. You might take it as a racial kind of thing. I don't know. You seem like you kosher with it. I might take it the wrong way because I don't know who she is.
But what if she's just a really big fan
Dedicated
of
to
Beyonce?
Yo, she could be Beehive number 18,043. That's kosher. But she could have did all that without darkening up the skin.
But I'm saying she getting into character though. If she getting into character though, and the characterization calls for darkening of the skin, and she darkens her skin, I don't really have a problem with that. I mean, if she's doing it out of respect and it comes off respectful, then we can chalk it up as a successful costume, right? Because she's achieved what she set out to achieve. Blackface, you know blackface, because you know when somebody's doing blackface for the fact of doing blackface, it's a racial thing.
But I don't think they're doing it like that though. I think they're just darkening up the skin color and stuff. Like the college kids in their little frat parties and their theme parties and stuff, whatever. You can Google tons of photos with them having like a black night, and they're throwing on the gold grills, the big chains, the hat to the back, and the baggy clothes and stuff with her. And they're not doing minstrel sambo type look. They're doing the darker tone makeup and stuff from like the Mac kits and just running with it.
Yeah, but okay. But this is what I'm saying. There's a difference between somebody paying up themselves to be Beyonce on Halloween.
Right, because she's a dedicated fan.
Right.
Compared to some asshole kids.
Compared to a frat party that's putting on a theme. Because the theme itself is racist.
Oh, valid. Absolutely.
The theme itself is racist. So you can see that blatantly, regardless if they're putting on blackface or not.
Right.
Whatever they're going to do is going to have a racial overtone to it. Just from the fact that they're having a quote-unquote black night. Right? So you know what I mean? So you already know that it's going down a racial road that it shouldn't go down. It shouldn't be going down. Whereas the girl dressing up as Beyonce, you can just chalk it up as her being a fan. You know what I mean? You might taking her, it might taking her aback if you approach her and say, "Nah, you can't do that. This is blackface." She might get hurt because she might have not even looked at it like that.
Man, you gotta look at these things from angles.
You
man.
do gotta look at
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
angles.
there's anti-Semitic laws and stuff in place. You're not about to just rock a damn Nazi costume and stuff, whatever, and say, "Oh, you're part of the Third Reich for Halloween." You gonna get your ass beat or locked the fuck up.
Didn't one of the princes do it?
See the flak? You see the flak? You see the static?
He got the flag.
You see the smoke?
He's still living now, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He married a black beauty.
Yeah. That one is beyond me, Mike. But beyond me.
What do you think about Robert Downey Jr.'s character in Chocolate Thunder?
Absolutely fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna deny that shit. When I seen that shit, that Tropic Thunder, I hit the floor. With the fact with Ben Stiller's piece, whatever, and that Simple Jack, that shit caught static, but that shit was funny as hell to me. Because they kept using the R word, and we can't use the R word no more.
No, you can't.
And then you got Robert Downey and stuff. First and foremost, when I looked at Robert Downey, I didn't even think it was fucking Robert Downey. I had to look twice again. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. playing one character who's playing a black character. Yeah. You know the whole thing is satire across the board, though.
Across the board, you take it for a satire and stuff. Whatever. So and you can laugh at that.
But we know those people are actors and they're doing a satire thing. You don't know plain Jane coming down the street in her Foxy Cleopatra outfit with the darker skin tone.
But what would be your first inkling of her coming down in the with the black skin tone if she looks like Foxy Cleopatra Brown, right? Mm-hmm. And she's coming down. Because remember, from afar, you probably can't even tell she's a white woman. If she's on point with it. Mm-hmm. Right?
Okay.
From far, you probably can't. You probably won't even tell she's a white woman until she come up close and you be like, oh, snap.
Rachel Dolezal. I'm gonna fuck around calling her Rachel Dolezal.
But you might be like, oh, you know what I mean? You might be like, oh, snap. You know what I mean? Whereas, you see somebody 30, 40 feet away with full black face paint, big white or red lips, you know that person is playing a racist. Character. That person is being flat out racist.
I'ma keep a nice cop costume in the trunk of my car with a nice blonde wig, and I'ma walk up to him and give him a little treatment of how the black's been treated.
Well, here's the whole thing with the whole blackface thing. Is that we're looking at, you know what I mean, a time where in film and television where the actors were only white men. So you didn't have any women.
Fact.
Right? And you didn't have any people of color. So all the white men played either the roles of women or they played the roles of men of color.
Right.
And, I think it was really, I want to say Al Jolson, who had said, man, I'm going to take this idea of blackface and make a satire out of it. So that's what he did. He took the idea of blackface and made a satire for white America to laugh at.
Right.
You understand? And certain parts of white America still hold it as a satire. Megyn Kelly. They can't see the racism in it. They just, it's beyond them.
Yeah.
It's beyond their intelligence. They're just ignorant like that.
Well, yeah, when you're ignorant or you're not educated and stuff, whatever. That's where the issues can lie, whatever, right?
And believe me, people, a lot of rich, wealthy, well-to-do people are not educated.
Nah, I always say there's street smart and there's book smart.
Yeah.
There's street smart and book smart and stuff, whatever. You can be book smart and stuff all you want. Harvard grads, by all means, whatever. Could you survive in the streets? If you doing some blackface shit, I guarantee your ass won't be surviving.
Man,
I got some spots for you to go and show off your costume.
You're gonna be chop suey assed up so quick.
Pretty damn much.
Where hit your ass.
Well, like I said, my thing, I'm not for it. I mean, hey, to the masses, it's your choice.
But let me see that picture of that chick you were talking about. Let me,
Julianne Hough?
Yeah.
I got you. Fall back, breathe easy. Google's my best friend. It's not only for porno and cheat codes.
Let me make my judgment on this pic.
There you go.
Because I haven't seen it.
Oop, there it is.
Oh, look at her. She looked like a little cute black girl in a red jumpsuit.
Shut your lying ass up. Whatever. Okay.
All right. So, let me look at that picture again. I'm going to break it down for you.
She put in work.
See, to me, okay. You know where I would have went off? If she would have went like black.
So
see, because right there I don't consider that racist because she's trying to get in. She's trying to get into character, right?
She's trying to win the costume party.
She's trying to win the costume party. But see, if she went shoe polish black on that ass, then you know she being straight up racist.
But they not going shoe polish black. They going MAC makeup Sephora special tone like this. That's what it is. They're looking like
that's the new black.
That's the new black. Because they're looking at stuff as that they're not going to fuck with this color any other time and stuff out of their palette. They're only going to buy it for this thing and then done it.
I think they should buy Fenty, because Rihanna look like she knows what she's doing to get the real black tones.
Oh yeah, but
if y'all buy the Fenty, then y'all be good. Y'all be matching us perfectly.
Don't match me. You can match that one across the way, right over there. Don't match me.
Listen,
I don't want to see you. Out of sight, out of mind.
You can match me, but you might not want to match me for too long. Nah, this skin, the privileges don't work with this skin.
What to say? Yeah, it's like, it's a hustle. You don't work, you don't grind, you don't shine with this skin tone over here. But Halloween's over now. Halloween, all that's over. We in November now. We in Movember.
Movember.
Yes, prostate cancer awareness month.
Get aware.
It affects all men.
All men. By the way, Marv, I had my check last week, and
that's what's up. Salute, man.
That's
a hand clap.
They screen for it through your blood.
So no more Freddie got fingered?
There was no evasiveness. When I was having the procedure, I smiled and I said, "Marvin, you sucker." No doctor feel good over here. No doctor. No, so apparently they can screen for it in your blood. Mm-hmm. So that's what it was. And I was mentally preparing myself. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I was like, listen.
Sink or swim. It's gonna happen.
Sink or swim. It's gonna happen. This is for your health, Andrew. You can do this. This is a good thing. Mm-hmm. So I was prepared. You know what I mean? I was prepared, went in. Yeah. So listen, yo, doc, this is what it is. It's all right. We'll do some blood work. This, that, and the third. I said, okay, dude. You know what I mean? I'm thinking in my head, all right. We'll do the blood work, get that stuff out the way, you know what I mean? Yeah. And when it come back, then we'll set up the prostate exam, whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever, got to get my stuff all good and ready and stuff like that. So when I got back and he was reading off the results and he's like, yeah, and the screening for the prostate was good. I was like, oh, shit. Y'all screened for the prostate?
You sure you ain't give you no damn sleep gas and get your ass?
He like, didn't got me. He didn't get me.
Be like, I feel kind of loose today. I don't know why.
So it's all good. Your boy's good. Monday coming up. By the time this pod hits you, I'd have done my physical. I'm good for the year. Come around to next year. We'll do the checks all over again.
That's what's up.
Man, get yourself on a schedule, and I'm glad that we're talking about it because we're in the month of Movember. Men's health is very important.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I'm always,
When do you start growing the fur, Marv? What part of Movember?
First day, man.
First day?
First day, because like I go into for the Halloween, whatever, right? Because one year I was wheezy for Halloween and I had to fully clean off everything. I'm a man that always rocks a goatee and a mustache and everything, but wheezy, he don't got shit. So I had to clean all that off, throw the little face tattoos and everything and stuff, whatever. So I kind of just start off fresh with clean palette and stuff from the first all the way to the end and stuff, whatever, right? So
got it.
By the time the end of the month roll around, I'll be a woolly mammoth.
All right.
I'll be furred up and everything and stuff, whatever. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, if you can go back and check my So Freaking Marvelous Instagram, you can see I have videos about Movember and everything as well, right? From years back. So
okay.
This is nothing new. It's in the family, so I got to make sure and stuff, whatever, that my family and anybody around me who know me, reach one, teach one. You need to know you get checked, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah,
but they got some new shit. I've seen. So they got some shit called No Nut November.
No Nut November?
Let me explain. So they have rules to this shit. In the No Nut November month. For prostate cancer. I don't know what the fuck this got to do with prostate cancer, but they don't want you to jerk it. No sex. They said 1 wet dream is allowed. 2 multiple wet dreams and stuff, whatever, and you're out for a challenge. Could you do that?
I'm like, but the dudes, how do you control your wet dreams?
I don't know. You dream about damn donuts and tacos.
I mean,
no, but even tacos and donuts have holes. Donuts have holes.
In your second wet dream, do you pause and listen? This is the month of Movember. I already had one wet dream for the month, so I've reached my quota. Can you not attack me this dream? Leave me alone.
You got talent like that, whatever. You crack the damn Da Vinci Code. Fuck that.
Listen, man. You asking me if I would participate? Let me see what today's date is.
Today's date is the 3rd.
We're in the 3rd of November?
The 3rd.
All right. So I'm already 3 days out the competition.
Done. I don't know why.
I know, bro.
I'm not about that life, no shape, or form.
That one don't make sense. Any form of sense to me.
You're not doing your prostate any kind of favor and stuff like that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Right? I don't know where they got in their head and stuff, whatever that was the thing. But it's internet and they bullshit. Remember the Tide Pod challenge. They want your ass to eat a Tide Pod. So when they come with some shit like this, whatever, I'm like, then that's a scary place, man.
So let me ask you this.
What's up?
What does your girlfriend, significant other, wifey do during the time of No Nut November?
She gotta grow her pubic hair, her pussy hair and stuff. It's gonna be woolly mammoth status back to the 70s. So it's gonna be Movember for them. So
she gonna be the Jane of Tarzan.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
her jungle gonna be bush gardens up there. And I guess that'll be the time frame where she might use her vibrator and stuff, whatever, if she has a vibrator or the man allows her to use the vibrator. Or she might be filling out the casual boo contract and stuff on the app coming soon. Because other than that, I don't know what else the fuck she's supposed to be doing for 30 days. You got a frustrated woman.
Could you imagine you're that brother on November, what's November end? 30th?
Yeah.
November 30th. 11:59 p.m.
Wait for the midnight stroke.
You in your bed. You got the laptop up. You on Pornhub.
The hub.
You got a bottle of Jerky Jergens beside you. And you counting down.
Like the New Year's ball
about to drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. You get the movie. It's gonna be over in like 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes, man. Yo. There's gonna be wallpaper paste all over that damn place. Yo. Canon.
You might have to, I don't know, you might have to like saran wrap the apartment or something.
Treat the bedroom like it's a Dexter episode.
Yeah.
Yo, that might be your safest bet.
I don't know, man. That's kind of wild, man. I don't think I can do all of that, man. I'm gonna stick to, you know what I mean? The Movember got me on. I'm on my 2-season schedule. You know what I mean? So I'm good with this.
2 seasons.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because come summertime, you know what I mean, around spring, summer, you know what I mean, the facial hair is too hot.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like that. I clean shave it. I mean, I leave the little mustache. I still got the mustache. So I think that rocks throughout the entire year.
Mm-hmm.
So I get rid of all the facial hair. You know what I mean? I want to be cool for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
But come fall, around this time, you know what I mean? Right around this time, I grow it back. I get into my salt and pepper groove.
Right.
You know what I mean? For the winter. You know what I mean? And for
Keep the face warm.
And for the month of Movember. You know what I mean? We're out here. We're representing men's health, and we support the cause.
Man. I'm out here, I'm growing my beard. Because I always, like I said, throughout the years, I've always have a mustache or a goatee and everything and stuff, whatever. So that'd be nothing new and stuff, whatever. I think it was probably to the clean-faced guys for them to get motivated to do the mustache thing. But because, like I said, in affecting the family, I just go the extra mile and stuff for them. And I just do the full beard thing. And I let everybody know it's for the cause and everything and stuff, whatever. I was on the website and stuff, whatever, the year before last, whatever, right? And and different people sponsor you and everything and stuff and everything. And I got a good amount of dollars and stuff that time. I think I got like $1,300 and stuff in donations.
Yeah. See, I that's one part of it I've never really done. The whole get sponsored by. You know what I mean? I kind of just represent with the.
Yeah, you can you represent your own thing.
Represent
and
it with the
as long as you know you're representing with your own thing.
Yeah.
And you get the check. That's the main concern. Because you can only speak for yourself.
Yeah. Well, you know what? What we'll do is 4 weeks in a month of Movember. We'll keep preaching the good gospel for this entire month. Making sure, you know what I mean, we'll drop a little tidbit in here there for, you know, for us men to stay healthy.
And you're not getting fingered no more, allegedly.
Hey, listen, man. If you're worried about it, I got a doctor who is non-evasive.
Put that ass to sleep. He about to go deep. Yo, but alright, so you know, to some real shit. This past Monday, there's another school shooting again, and this is a little bit different from the regular ones that we always hear. But as a new parent, stuff like this gives me anxiety, because I want to say pertain to like when my son's ready to go to school and partake in all this type of stuff, and it can happen anywhere. This case, it was in North Carolina, and in February, it was one in Florida. These things happen everywhere. My question to you and stuff is that, who do you think is to blame for these school shootings?
Man, I think that there's a whole lot of blame to go around. Where do you start to lay the blame?
Yeah, where do you start?
Is the real question, man. I mean, these kids, they don't make these guns.
Fact.
You know what I mean? We know that. We know that they don't make these guns, and they're getting them illegally. Whether it's, you know, it's being stolen from the parents, whether it's using fake ID to go buy these guns, they're getting these guns illegally. If they're getting them off the streets from gun runners, it's just, you know what I mean? They're getting it illegally. How is it so easy to get a gun illegally? You know what I mean? That's the troubling thing. A kid can get a gun just as easily as they can get a dime bag of weed.
Yeah, I see that.
Matter of fact, you might be able to get that same gun from the same person you got the dime bag of weed from.
Yeah, the Walmart of the hood.
So this is the problem. The access of it. There's too easy of an access to these things that cause so much harm and death. Right?
Right.
On top of that, we have the situation where educating these kids is you know what I mean, it's not where it should be. And when I say educating, I mean in the terms of respecting themselves and respecting others and just respecting life, period.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of, at that age, what do you really know? What can you really draw on as any real experience to make wise decisions from?
Fact. But these kids and stuff would ever feel like they got to make the problem disappear. And the simplest solution to make a problem disappear is either running away or ending the life. And to be theirs or whosoever. But that doesn't make no problems vanish.
Well, if anything, it causes more problems.
Pretty much.
This is what I'm saying with the whole mentality, not being mature enough to understand that concept, not being mature enough to understand that what you're necessarily mad or upset with this person today, to the point where you want to take that person's life, may not be the same way you may feel a year from now. Maybe not even 2 months from now.
Or even after graduation or some shit.
Yeah, like at that stage, your mind fluctuates. And you know what I mean? And so many, you don't have a solid head at that point. You know, you understand what I'm saying? So you're coming in and you're doing something that you're possibly gonna regret for the rest of your life. You gotta live with that.
But they're not thinking long term and stuff. Whatever, you know, for a fact and stuff. Whatever, these young kids, they're not thinking.
Part of the problem. This is, you know what I mean. And you're saying like, who's to blame? This is, you know what I mean. They gotta take some of the blame themselves of not really looking towards consequences. Not thinking that, hey, you gotta live tomorrow. What you do today is gonna affect how you live tomorrow. There's no we have no forward thinking children no more.
True. My question and stuff, whatever, to follow that. Remember, under the age of 18, it's supposed to be under parental guardian or parents and supervision and all that type of stuff, whatever.
Yes.
So if the child can't make the proper decision, then it's the parent. But the parents aren't the ones doing the shooting. It's still the child. So are we partially blaming the parents since we can't blame the child because they're under the age of 18?
No, well, we can't blame the parents because half the time the parents don't even know.
Exactly.
Right? And this is... And it goes back to a situation where... You know, you have the parent who has the guns in his cabinet that he never keeps locked.
Right.
Simply because he can't see his children
doing some shit like that. Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, I get that.
And whereas we know it's possible for any teenager at this point, the pressures, society, whatever society, that's a lot of stuff going on in these kids nowadays' head. You understand? So they can easily go a wrong route, turn the wrong road, you know what I mean? Turn down the wrong road and end up in a situation where they have no business being in.
But they're still gonna blame the parent. Society's still gonna blame the parent.
No, society's gonna tell you, well, if you raised your kids right, it wouldn't be like that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what society's gonna tell you. But try to raise a kid in this day and age. You understand?
Well, we talked about that in a few podcasts back. You can't be an old school parent no more.
You can't be an old school parent no more. And a lot of things that you think may work, I mean, society is a lot of society's blame is coming from an older generation who, you know,
let's see it.
Who things what they are complaining about may have worked for them in that time, but it no longer works. And you know, these kids going out there, like I said, there's a lot of places where you can really lay blame, but for me, you know, one is they're getting guns way too easy, way too easy, and then two, like the accountability of these kids have got to be a little bit better, especially with this last one. I'm glad that it wasn't like a mass shooting type of deal. Like the mass, it wasn't anybody going in.
The past ones, right?
Shooting senselessly.
This was between two people, right?
But even between two people, the act was senseless.
Absolutely. The father of Bobby McKeithen, rest his soul, said my son lost his life for no reason.
For no reason. You understand?
Right.
And I think Jetwan Cuffy, I think his name, who was the shooter, he's gonna get to the point where he's gonna live with this remorse.
Mm-hmm.
He might not see it now, and it's not happening now. But believe me, I mean, we talked about it.
Growth and development.
Talked about it last.
Already.
You know what I mean? The growth and development. When he grows and he develops and understands what he did has essentially just messed his life up. You know what I mean? It's at that point you can't take that act back. You can't.
Right.
You understand? So there's gotta be a more forward thinking with our youth. They gotta understand life is much more than just today. What you do today.
I mean, yeah. I guess, the blame can go everywhere. Don Lemon blaming people.
No, Don Lemon let you know straight up. It's white America, white men in America specifically. Look.
Yeah, but you can't say that on CNN though.
Look, man. Don Lemon can get away with anything.
Why? Cause he black and gay?
Cause he black and gay.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Dude, you can't hate on that on CNN.
I was told 3 types of people that can say anything they want and it'd be minimum repercussions. Children, little kids.
Yeah.
Fat black women.
Yeah.
And gay men. Not lesbian women, gay men.
But listen, gay men will call each other faggots and they'll be mad cool.
They can say anything. Point taken.
They'll be mad cool. But I mean, besides that, apart from that, I mean, Don Lemon has made a statement where you'd be hard pressed to argue with. It's funny because on Facebook, someone had, posted the whole Don Lemon thing, and there was a whole back and forth, as there usually is. So then I was saying to myself, I actually chimed in and I said, let's name 3. I didn't say let's name 3. I'm getting a little bit ahead. I said, besides the DC sniper and the black rogue soldier.
Yeah.
Name another black mass shooter.
It doesn't happen that often.
So I posed that question, right? And one dude chimed in. He said, let me see if I can actually find the name of the person.
I thought you said you're gonna air him out.
No. The name of the, I can't even get to it anyway right now. But he named the third person, right? Mm-hmm. If I find it, I'll find the name and tell you. But apart from him naming a third person, there was no other names mentioned, right?
Right.
But what I did get was a whole bunch of, well, Bloods and Crips kill each other. Well,
fact.
This a lot of stuff that was factual. They were giving me a lot of factual information,
right?
But nothing pertaining to the question that I asked.
No.
Which was, name me, other than the DC sniper and the rogue soldier, another mass shooter that was black. Because if you can't name me one, then we can't argue with Don Lemon's statement.
True.
That white men in America are a threat.
Yeah, but a lot of people, they take things out of context and stuff that fast, right? So, I mean, they'll highlight just that one piece, because when I heard that, they just highlight that one piece, and I said, how did it come up? And then when I seen it, and I heard it, and I'm like, oh, but they took it out of context.
Mm.
But I mean, a lot of people and stuff, they just need a few words or a few trigger words to kind of set them off, right? And that's what it took and stuff, especially when it came to like this situation. But then again, as a man of the media and stuff, whatever, he has to watch how he words certain type of things and stuff, whatever. I get you have this platform and stuff, whatever, but that should be like on a more one-on-one personal conversation.
Yeah.
With like a person or two, or even a small intimate group, whatever. But directly on the media platform, woo, yikes.
Look, the name of that third person was Wayne Afro Williams.
Who?
Wayne Afro Williams.
Oh, and Afro Man, because he got high.
I've never heard of this dude before, but yeah, and so I mean, that's the question I asked. The responses I was getting like, oh, bet you think OJ and Cosby are innocent. Too funny. I'm like,
they're not mass killers.
I'm like, what does that have to do with the question that I'm asking? I had nothing to do with the question I'm asking. And this is typical.
Yeah, that's usual though.
Behavior.
Yeah, that's usual.
Just trying to why are you trying to deflect? No, what I'm bringing to you is I'm basically saying, listen, okay, we're arguing over this because we're saying, you know what I mean,
you're wasting a lot of oxygen for people that don't deserve it.
Yeah, but yeah. But that's what, you know what I mean? And my reply was, I just replied and said, listen, I'm sorry, I thought everybody knew what mass murderer meant, but thank you for alternative facts. And, you know, let's keep it moving.
Yeah, I mean, hey. Pertaining to the mass murders and stuff, whatever, I don't consider OJ a mass murderer. It was wrong.
But that's what I'm saying. You bring back, I guess OJ, and you think OJ and Cosby was innocent. Dude, no, I don't think any of them is. There's neither here nor there.
Yeah, but people get caught in their feelings stuff real quick. Like I said, it's just trigger words.
Real quick.
Trigger words. That's all it takes with it. It's trigger words. Think about a word that you might not like. Yeah. Whatever, right? Some people and stuff, whatever, like there's certain type of words that'll set people off and make them feel a type of way and stuff, whatever.
But why is that though?
But think about what is your trigger word though?
I gotta think about that.
That's what I'm saying. Think about that. My trigger word and stuff, what I realize and stuff, whatever. I don't like the word rancid. Like spoiled. That word, give me spoiled, stale, rancid. It feels nastier. It feels like there's like 10 million germs and molds covering on something. Well, and that's what I'm saying.
To be honest with you, you only save that term for something that's really
right. But then think about it. There's some people and stuff like, oh, I heard somebody try to use it in a sentence pertaining to a person. Yeah. And it kind of threw me off. I think I was probably eating some shit too, almost choked. I'm there eating and they're like, oh my gosh, her behavior is so rancid. What? We're like, what? Rancid? Like, she got stale behavior? Like, listen, I don't know what the fuck that means.
If I'm calling for rancid in the conversation, it's rancid. Ain't no way to describe it.
And that's what I'm saying. That's a word for me and stuff. It was just put me on high alert. Yeah. It was just that my defenses and stuff goes off. And that's what I'm saying. Certain type of things, stuff, whatever. Like trigger words people see or hear and they just go off the Richter. Think about it. You probably know tons of black people and stuff, whatever, and they hear the word nigga and they're on fire. Yeah. But these are the same people and stuff, whatever, that probably hear a rap song or something like that, hear the word fly like it's nothing. But if it comes from someone else and stuff like that that's non-black, the match has been struck. So that's what I'm saying. So like there's certain things and stuff that people, it tends to just trigger them off. So, and a lot of times when they're triggered off and stuff, whatever, they tell you, and they tell you in the driving book, do not drive under stressful situations or in anger situations. But if these trigger words get you in a stressful anger mode, whatever, your judgment is now clouded. You don't give a damn about rationale.
And you know what? And usually, if I got the time to fuck with you. I'll stay online.
That's different.
I'll stay online.
I mean, that's a different story. Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes you got some time to kill.
Yeah, sometimes I ain't got no time.
You got some time to kill.
Yeah.
You got some time to kill. You're like, you know what? Fuck it. Why not terrorize a few people? You know?
It's all good, man. It's all good. Don Lemon, you out there. I mean, at least you're not afraid to say what you feel like
Absolutely
saying.
not. Absolutely
you understand?
not.
I need you to comment on Megan Kelly. That's what I need you to do.
I mean, okay, so I know a person that is not afraid to say some shit. We got a new superhead in town. Those superhead, for those who don't know, her name is Kareen Steffens. And she wrote a book 2005, Confessions of a Video Vixen. And she aired out all the celebrity men that she slept with in the past.
Yeah, there was a big controversy. When that book came out,
right? And then we have a new one now. Her name is Brittany Renner. She's on Instagram known as Bundles of Brittany. And she did her tell-all book about all the new school celebrity men she slept with.
Isn't this funny that the telling of the times? Here we have, back in the day, a video vixen.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing to be if you wanted to get up in the mix with artists and entertainers.
Right.
In the 2000s, we have IG
chicks.
IG chicks.
With good amount of followers and a few bikini shots. We'll get you there.
And it's actually way easier to be a poppin' IG chick than it was to be a supermodel vixen.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember, they got to get the criteria. They got to get to the criteria level. Then they got to say, they got to be chosen by the person's video.
Yeah.
Like, yay or nay, yay or nay. These ones, no. One bikini shot, one lingerie shot.
Yeah.
Push up the cleavage, proper bra.
Yeah.
Angles.
Mm-hmm.
Likes.
Gotta hit them angles.
That's it. Likes. The end. Now, my thing and stuff is that, like, she had this book. Superhead had this book back then. She has this book now and stuff, whatever. Like, my question to you is, though, why should we buy these thought books? Like, to me, they're monetizing their mileage. Why should we give a fuck?
We shouldn't buy it. We shouldn't give a fuck. But there's always gonna be that segment of the population
that wants to know who?
That's just down for that stuff. Just wants to know who, why, what, and where. Think about it. We still got Jerry and Maury.
Yeah, but I watch Maury for the baby mama drama shit and see if she gonna still run back there and stuff, run backstage.
But the people on Jerry and Maury, that's the typical people that I would say
that
would buy that book.
Can they read that book? That's the next question.
Then they're going to get the audio version.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They're going to get the audio book. Yeah. While they're at the gym working on their Pilates.
I don't know, man. I'm not a fan. I'm definitely not a fan. And I feel like...
So who she got tea on, man? Yeah, listen, who she got tea on?
She got some tea on Drake.
Drake, okay.
Colin Kaepernick.
Cap,
before the whole take a knee.
Was she taking the kneecap? Did she take the kneecap?
More than likely.
She took 2 knees cap?
More than likely. I see her eat a banana the other day and stuff on the gram.
Yeah.
I don't think she has a problem taking the knee.
Yeah.
4 cap, In any case. Trey Songz.
Yeah, but Trey Songz, that's not a Trey Songz. He's like a manhole, so that's no. You can't. Really, you can't really claim Trey Songz as any trophy because he knocking down left, right, and center.
Yeah, but I guess she might be going into detail on what everybody and stuff does. Lil Uzi Vert, like I said,
she got some bodies.
She got some bodies on her and everything, like whatever. Prettiest people do the ugliest things. Don't forget that expression. So my thing and stuff is that why? Because if Superhead did it before, if Kareem Stephens did it before, that's past. Brittany Renner is present, whatever. Who knows what the future might hold, whatever. But that's what I'm saying. Kareem Stephens and stuff whatever made that money from that book. Brittany expect to make that set projected dollars from this book and stuff whatever. When do we put a stop to this shit and stuff whatever by saying this shit has to stop and then hopefully there's no more Brittany Renners and stuff in the future?
Listen, we can wish for it as much as we want, but it is what it is, man. People are curious. People who should know anything want to know. We know if Donald Trump puts out a book tomorrow, people gonna buy the Donald Trump book.
Yeah, but see, I feel like a guy's tell-all.
Yeah.
Okay, it won't hold the same flame compared to a woman's tell-all, whatever, right? Because I want to say guys and stuff that are like off rip. You're on the street, we're on the street and stuff whatever. We go somewhere and stuff. We see somebody that used to knock down in the past. You'd be like, damn, she look good. You're like, I used to fuck that. Your tell-all is nice, short, probably like signed, sealed, delivered on a post-it note, whatever, right?
Right.
But I'm not going to ask you to go into the details and stuff, whatever. My thing and stuff is that, yes, if you have some celebrity bodies and stuff, whatever, on your dick, I'm going to hand clap you and say, well done. Other than that, it ain't doing nothing for me.
Yeah, but you know what it's doing stuff for? Some of the other bitches out there that want to get some of that celebrity dick and want to know what it's all about.
Well, they just have to look like a Brittany Renner then.
But some of them can look like a Brittany Renner.
Some
of them have to vicariously live their lives
through a Brittany Renner.
This is where the book comes in. The book is like a handbook. This is the manual.
No, I get it.
This is the manual.
I see it. That's what we're here for. We're here to see a different POV, different point of view.
This is what it's about. You understand? So then
I see it.
You have the segment that is just straight up into that. You know what I mean? The raunch bullshit. But then you have the people who are vicariously living through these people who they see.
Right.
And that's it. You know what I mean? So the girl who want to be the next IG model don't know how to get herself a Trey Songz that just hang outside his hotel room, but want to know how to get herself a Trey Songz, might pick up this book to see what Britney did to get herself a Trey Songz. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know now, but I know way back in the day and stuff like they used to have a website for like these groupies and stuff to find find these celebrities and stuff to be like, oh, baller alert, NFL players are at this club in this city, X, Y, and Z and stuff, whatever, right?
They had the baller.
So those ones, you're right. Those ones would be more likely the types to kind of read the book because if that Brittany Renner said you like your balls tickled and stuff, whatever. When when you're getting this done to you and everything like that, whatever.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
They gonna pull off the talents too.
This is what it is. You know what I mean? She's almost writing a help. She's writing a help.
How to be a great groupie book?
Yeah, a help guide. You know what I mean? This is what it is. It's essentially a help. She's spilling the tea, but it's a help guide for the rest of the groupies out there and IG models that trying to get on.
Yeah. So. Makes sense. See.
Do your thing, Brittany.
That's legit. I apologize, Brittany, for my bad behavior.
Do your thing, Brittany.
Go.
Listen, and if you want to come on the show and talk about your book, you're more than welcome. If you just want to come on the show, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. I'm gonna have you know, the boy Kels. They have a documentary on him on Lifetime coming up, man. In January from Lifetime TV.
You notice this trend of not waiting till people die to just knock out the documentaries?
Yo, why not? Why not, man?
No, but I'm just saying, you notice the trend? Like when I was growing up, y'all damn near had to be dead a decade before they did something for you.
You're damn near gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're damn near gone. Because at the end of the documentary, you said, he now rests in such and such graveyard. Yeah. Or he now such and such in this nursing home.
Kids have grown up. Kids have owned this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? But now it's like, yo.
Come on, man.
Now you're getting people starring in their own damn documentary.
Yo, man, the line, man, I told you, man. Dark Knight villain. Die be a hero, live long enough to see yourself become a villain, man. And that's it. And this is the part of the whole villainry. Like I seen an R. Kelly sex tape way back when, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he did it to the young girl. To the other chicks, there was 2 other chicks and stuff on that tape and everything like that, whatever. But like this, across the board.
One kind of looked of age. There was one that looked, you know what I mean? The one that was getting the bacas. She looked like she was of age.
Yeah.
The one who got the peed on, she was definitely
Yeah, she was
underage.
young. No, she was dancing the Backstreet Boys or whatever. I remember that shit. That shit was fucked up.
Yeah.
She was dancing the Backstreet Boys and stuff whatever. But yeah, the one you're talking about and stuff whatever, he was eating her ass. But all 3 of the chicks, including young chick, it was consensual. It looks consensual across the board because even when they brought the young chick to come testify against him and stuff, whatever, she said it was consensual. That's the reason why he never got snatched.
But it goes back to what I was, what I was previously saying when we brought up the fact of the
growth and development for Kels.
And not only that, but when you brought up the school shooting.
Okay.
At that age, you don't know better.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So what may have been consensual in her mind at that age, when she's probably now looking back at it, I think she probably want to take that back.
Yeah.
You understand? I think looking back at that now, seeing where just an outsider view looking in and seeing herself at that young age,
getting peed on,
saying to herself, "Shit, I agreed to that," and then one realizing, yeah, I did because I was so caught up in this dream R. Kelly world. I was stupid, young, and naive.
Well, that's what some of the women like from the sex cult and stuff was saying too, right?
Well, here we go.
They were saying they were caught up in like the whole glitz and glamour. They're saying R. Kelly is that kind of, I guess, suave, fun personality and stuff to be with. That's according to the preview of this documentary, right? And then they're like, but Robert is the monster. And then when they go in, Sparkle's on there. Sparkle, she's bawling and saying she wish she never introduced her niece to R. Kelly and all that type of stuff, whatever. I'm saying this. Come January, hell high water, I don't give a fuck where I am, I'm gonna watch this shit. The reason why I said I'm definitely gonna watch it and stuff, whatever, because my thing and stuff is that they might try to paint him as more of a monster and stuff, whatever, but you can't do that. You know the man is a monster. If you knew a person and stuff was acquitted for murder and everything, and they went to go do a next kind of murder charge or some shit like that, whatever, or even something similar to it, whatever, then you knew for a fact the first one is legit.
Yeah.
Right? So he stayed basically along the lines. Granted, the silver lining, he did keep the same energy though. He still kept the same energy, whether you like it or not.
That boy, I tell you.
He still was on that page and all that bullshit and stuff whatever pertaining to like young women and locked up. Cause R. Kelly's what, 50 now, man?
Yeah.
He up there.
Yeah.
And he's still doing his 1s and 2s. So yeah, hey, I just wanted to see you. Are you gonna watch this thing?
You know, I probably will glimpse it. I don't know. I got my mixed feelings about R. Kelly, but you know what? Even though this is, I think the reason why I'll watch it is because it's not his story itself. It's more coming from the victim's point of view.
Yeah, you're not gonna get his story.
Yeah, you understand?
His lawyer game is rock solid.
Yeah,
he went on what, the Huffington Post last year or the year before, and he's supposed to talk about new album.
Yeah, and
they're like, yo, so how'd you get off on that urine case? He took the microphone and walked straight the fuck up out of there. So his game is rock solid. You're not gonna hear nothing from R. Kelly. Maybe on deathbed. Maybe.
Well, he did that 19-minute song.
Yeah, but that's just for the people. You don't have to confess to nobody. That's just for the people.
Listen, man. When the people ready to shit on you, man, the people are ready to shit on you.
Yeah, because his money is slowing up, man.
You know what I mean? You dropped that 19-second song trying to make it. Look, bro. Kanye just dropped a pair of shoes that nobody buying.
Yeah. Because you need people for these sales.
So,
that's how it works.
When you make the people turn against you, bro,
that's what they going to do. They going to run and hide. They're going to be like,
that's it.
Nope. I mean, anybody gonna go to the shows or anything like that and everything. Oh, speaking of which, I'm talk about shows real quick. Salute to the king of assholes and stuff, and the king of
50?
petty, 50
50?
Cent with the Ja
50?
Rule shit. For those that do not know, 50 Cent bought 200 seats from Ja Rule's upcoming show. 200 front row seats to make sure those bitches are empty. Empty. No one's there. Just for him to have his feelings hurt. I think that's fucked up. But Ja Rule still gonna get his money.
And that's the thing. Because originally, I was like, man, that's fucked up, man. That's a real asshole move.
Yo, sir.
But then I thought about it and I was like, but Ja got his money though. And
absolutely.
And I'm not quite sure if that many bitches would have paid $200 for those seats, those 200 front row seats. So he might have made out better than he actually would have. Who knows?
True. I think so too, because I want to say I've been to concerts, or I've been to shows and stuff, whatever, where like if you were kind of up some, they want to close the gap and kind of bring you a little bit closer to the show. So even if those 200 seats and stuff are not filled,
right,
they're still going to bring the people and stuff sitting behind those 200 people and say, like, you know what? We like to bring you a little bit closer.
Bring up closer whatever. And stuff like that.
But I still think it's a dick move, whatever, because let's say if there was only supposed to be 300 people to the show, and you just reduced 200 off that 300 people, you just got 100 people, and they're going to look at you like, bruh, you're going to need to make this money. You're going to have to perform the shit out of the show for the security guards.
Nah, but he's already made the money, though.
True.
$50, this is what I'm saying.
But he's still going to perform.
Yeah, but
because if other 100 people didn't perform, whatever,
but that's okay,
they're gonna fall suit to 50. Social media is not a drill out here.
No.
They will go on social media and say, yo, this guy
social media
shit for us.
Social media, well, that's what I'm saying. But you're gonna go, listen, as an artist, if only one person shows up at your show, you gotta put on that damn show for that one person. You understand? That one person paid that money for that show. You gotta put on that show for that one person. So even if it's just 100 people in that audience, you put the show on for that 100 people like there was 100,000 people in that audience.
So, but you might take off your t-shirt and just throw it at the empty seat.
You might throw it at the empty seat in front of you and say, Susan, that could have been you. Donna right beside you, mad as hell.
Hell yeah, I see it.
You understand?
Yeah.
But the point of the matter is, everybody got paid. 50 made sure of that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. 50. Like I said, that's.
And when you really think about it, that's a very expensive troll.
You think 50 broke?
No, we know 50 ain't broke.
Exactly. He got money to burn.
Yeah, but even with money to burn, that's still an expensive troll.
It is, but that's what I'm saying. Some people just don't give two shits. Okay, so you ever heard about, I don't know if you ever heard about this with it, but folks at home listening, there was a husband who moved next door to his ex-wife. And his ex-wife, I think, left him for whatever guy and moved to set neighborhood. And what he did and stuff, whatever, is that he bought a middle finger statue and a spotlight on it. And because they live next door to each other and stuff, whatever,
yeah,
he shines a spotlight on the middle finger statue at night because he knows the light will peer into their bedroom, just to be an asshole. So think about the high, like the electrical bill.
Yeah.
Right? The electrical bill they gotta pay. He has to pay.
Yeah.
The statue has to be custom made.
Yeah.
And everything and stuff, whatever, right? Think about that. That's an expensive troll right there.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. 50's not the only one. These guys, if you got it to burn, fuck it. Go and do your thing and stuff. But I'm just saying, I'm like, you gotta highlight these epic moments and stuff, whatever, because I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, I never thought people could be that level of petty. I know small petty. Because I'm around broke
Nah,
people.
bro. Yeah, well, that's what it is. We don't see that level of pettiness because our cash is petty, so we can't see that level of pettiness.
Petty cash, yeah, can't see that shit. You need that guap.
You need that guap to see that type of petty. That's petty and a half, man.
I wanted to salute another person and stuff, whatever. Besides 50, salute Plies.
Plies?
Yeah, Plies.
Plies, how you doing?
Plies.
You doing any more service announcements?
He got his little. You know, I'm always a fan of the sweet pussy Saturday. I'm always a fan of that one.
Yeah,
but he has his little notion and stuff. A little notion for a side chick application.
Okay.
Sorry, excuse me. I'm calling it side chick application. On the application and stuff, it's called side bitch application. On the side bitch application, you have an area for your first and last name, your age,
right,
phone number.
Okay.
Questions like, have you ever applied before to be a side bitch? And then there's a checkbox for yes and no. And then reason for applying to be a side bitch. And get little blank spaces for him. How did you find out about me? Friend, checkbox. Social media, checkbox. School, checkbox. Other. This is legit. I'm still going with it.
Okay.
Still going with it.
Okay.
Have you ever been a side bitch before? Yes, no, checkbox. If marked yes to the above, whose have you been a side bitch to? Yeah. Two.
Because you gotta establish certain.
He's working with something. He's working with something. Who do you offer? No, what do you offer as a side bitch?
Okay.
Right, that's important too.
Yeah.
That's important too. Any experience as a side bitch? Checkbox yes, checkbox no. They ask about virginity. Are you a virgin? Yes, no. And the last one is, are you a loudmouth? Yes, no. Do you think the application is meant? Or do you feel like the application might be missing a few things? What would you add or what would you take away? Or would you just leave it as a slate?
It's missing, Marv.
What is it missing?
It's missing.
Tell me.
It's missing a Podical son's behavioral type question. You understand? Because if you gonna ask a side chick / bitch a yes or no question, chances are they're gonna get in their side chick or bitch bag and give you a sly, slick answer.
Yeah.
So now you gotta really get into that sleuth bag. You gotta ask her important questions like,
who has more power?
if you get a call 3 a.m. in the morning and you answer it and you hear an angry, irate woman on the next line saying, bitch, who the fuck is you? How do you handle said situation? This is important to know.
The application is missing that.
The application is missing that very detail.
Yeah.
Because if you pick up one that can think quick on the feet, you in trouble.
That's true. That's true.
You in trouble. Pliers, you missed that one, man.
Yeah, I see it. He definitely missed that one.
Pliers, you missed that one, man. I'm gonna have to send you my app and some NDAs. You look like you might be in line for an NDA at some point in your life, bro.
I felt like what it was missing to me, I think most of it and stuff, whatever, kind of covered the bases.
Yeah, you got the basics.
I would come with a question with yours and stuff, whatever, the same way. I would ask another question and stuff, whatever. The other question I would ask would be, is there fees involved? What is your set income for side chick, side bitch? Because love don't cost a thing, but certain services are not for free. And see, my thing and stuff is that if you put open, that means you can pan into the nonsense. Because remember, some people put that in job applications. Open, so they're open to whatever because they're looking just to get the job, just to acquire the job. Right? But then if you hear some sky's the limit type of stuff, what if you run into a Brittany Renner that fills out your application? You know she just published a book. So you know her fees and stuff, whatever, they're not going to be regular degler. She might look for a monthly, bi-weekly, weekly payments.
See, I don't know if I could ask that question, though.
Oh, so you think that question should just fly off?
Yeah.
But then when fees come up and stuff, whatever.
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing. If you ask that question, she might assume that she should be getting paid. I don't know. I don't necessarily think she entitled to be paid. But she might get that inclination if you put it on the application. She might be like, I never thought of being paid. But since he put it out there, I want X amount of figures. Well, you probably would have been getting it for free.
You could have been getting it for free. So I fucked it up. I might have fucked it up, but my thing and stuff is I don't think that shit's for free.
No, it's never for free.
It's not for free.
No.
It's not for free.
That's why you ain't got to put it in the application. Listen, we know it's not for free.
Right. But
you can determine the amount.
From the services.
You can determine your amount, right? Of what you're gonna spend. If you put it in her hands,
I see what you're saying. So based on performance,
she might come up with an amount that you not be willing to spend.
Right, but it has to be set performance. I seen this thing and stuff, whatever, where this guy had this idea and it's fucking mint to me. The man said he has a jar. And on the jar, he's like, every time he has sex with his... You've seen it.
I've seen it.
Every time he has sex with his girlfriend, he puts $10 in the jar. So come her birthday time, he'll buy her whatever gift for how much money that's in the jar. And if the jar only has about $20, he's only going to spend $20 worth of the gift. So therefore, she has to earn that gift.
She got to earn that
gift. It's in those lines what you're talking about then.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. My mind is now blown. Bless your heart.
I got age over you, man. So I got to, when you get ahead of yourself, I got to kind of wheel you back in.
Same thing.
You know I thought the fishing rod, make sure the hook is good enough to catch that back of your shirt collar, and then I just wheel you back in.
Bless your heart. Thank you.
I love you, bro.
Thank you. I love you more, man. I love you more, man. Thank you. Let me see. I had another thing and stuff to ask and stuff, whatever. Well, little fear factor, because we're still in the Halloween zone ish.
Yeah.
Whatever, everybody has a little fear, some kinds of fear. Diddy was on Ellen the other day. I don't know what you want to call Diddy. Diddy got like 10 million damn names and stuff, whatever. I think he changed his name to like Brother Love or something like that. Again.
I just call him Black Excellence.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
And I mean, he been hashtagging that a minute from now.
Yeah.
He representing it, so I'm gonna call him.
He's doing it.
BE.
He was on Ellen. She was fucking with him. She's like, "Are you afraid of clowns?" He's like, "Nah, he's good. He ain't afraid of clowns. He's black." And I want to say it on steroids jumped out of the box right by him.
Yeah.
He lost it. He lost it before he started dancing.
He played it off good, though.
He played it off with a little dance step and everything. We see you, Diddy. We see you. All love. I was like, yo, people have some fears and stuff, whatever, right? Some real type fears and everything and stuff, whatever. So do you have any kind of fears? Everybody has a lot, but we'll simple it off, whatever. Give me a serious fear and give me a punk ass fear. Like something lightweight that most people and stuff, whatever, wouldn't really take as a fear.
Okay.
So give me a serious one first.
My serious fear,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't even know why I have this fear, because it's probably something that I'll never attempt in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a fear of parachute jumping and the parachute don't open up.
Damn.
Now, even though I know it's a very, 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 very small percent
Right.
that this malfunction will occur,
Mm-hmm.
I somehow feel that very, 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 very small percent will just land on me.
Yo.
So even if I decided that I would want to do it, I probably just wouldn't do it. Just for that simple fact that I'm just afraid that I'll be that 1% that shit just don't open up for.
So okay, I got a fucked up situation for you. So you on your plane and stuff, whatever. You and your missus and stuff, whatever. Coming back from whatever sweet ass vacation and shit, whatever. Then like, folks, we can't do emergency landing. We might be landing in some water. It's gonna be kind of fucked up and choppy.
Yeah.
Use your parachutes and stuff, whatever, and we're gonna help. You know, hopefully you make this landing properly and stuff, whatever. Be okay.
Yeah.
She puts on her parachute. She rests to go. She's like, honey, I'll see you when you get down there. She jumps. Parachute works out fine. You gonna stay on the fucking plane?
Well, listen. In that situation, that's different. Look, if I'm on the plane,
Right,
and not jumping out the plane means I'm gonna die anyway, I might as well take my chances and jump out the plane with the 1%. But for me to willingly to leave the ground, to go up in the sky, to say I'm gonna skydive,
yeah, that's some different shit.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah. Because my fear is with me that now the earthling in me who is earthbound is now testing the fate of God. And God gonna be up here. You must be out your damn mind. You know what I'm
Fuck up your parachute. A lot of things God could be doing.
Listen, man. If I wanted you to be a bird, I would have gave you wings, and you would have been soaring without the plane, and you wouldn't need to jump out of nothing, bro.
He made you Red Bull, man. God created to help the idea of Red Bull. Okay, so
that was my excuse for the longest time. You know I can't swim, right? My excuse for the longest while was, listen.
You can't swim?
Listen, bro.
Go ahead.
If God wanted me to swim, he would have made me a fish.
This man.
But you know what? He made me a land dweller. So I'm a dweller on the land. You got me? I'm dwelling on the land. You know, you need to go out to water. There's boats for that.
Yo,
there's boats.
You black folks that can't swim.
Listen, man, I'll be getting my groove on vacation though. When I'm in the pool, you know what I mean.
You splashing in 3 feet.
Yeah. Yo, I'm there by the bar. The water ain't deep by the bar.
This guy.
It's not deep at all. I'm good. My bathtub ain't never get up. My bathtub, the water ain't never get up past a certain height. I'm good, bro.
I never knew. I thought you knew how to swim.
Listen, man. No, I'm straight up. I don't know how to swim. I'd be a fish if God wanted me to swim.
Wow.
I'll get the kids learning, and I get the kids learn. They know how to swim.
Okay, so give me a punk ass one. If that was your serious one and stuff, give me a punk ass fear.
Swimming because I might drown.
That fast. That fast.
Oh, man.
I see that. Whatever. I see that. It's easy. My serious fear. My serious fear and stuff, whatever, is to be caught in a situation where I might get raped. Yo. Remember Tom? Remember Tom from Boondocks?
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Boondocks is a hell of a show. First 3 seasons is amazing.
Yeah, you
Fourth one,
Get yourself caught up on some
boondocks. And yo, that thing is, I think it's some different situations or whatever. Like, cause me, I'm not too tall, man. I tell everybody I'm dark and I'm handsome, just missing the tall part. So if some bigger dude wants to overpower me on some stuff, done like dinner.
He's got you.
Yep. Be done like dinner, man. Yo, that one, that's my serious one. I want to say my punk ass one. They had this other things called, work with me, trypophobia. Trypophobia is the fear of small holes and clusters. Beehives, I'm good with. So if I see a beehive, I'm good with that and stuff, whatever. But like, there's certain like plants, certain things and stuff like in nature and stuff like, or like you see like you ever seen somebody with like clusters of bumps and stuff on them, whatever?
Yeah.
That shit freak me out.
Yeah.
I can't fuck with it. Yeah. I don't even want to look them in the eye and stuff, but I just want to walk away for a bit, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like those, when I found out the name and stuff, I was like, I got that shit. Arachnophobia? No. I wear size 10.5 shoe. I'm gonna squash every goddamn spider.
Well, and here's the thing, because my wife got a spider phobia.
Yeah, arachnophobia.
But hers extends over to insects. So it's not just spiders.
Okay.
Right? And then her fear kind of trickles down to my kids.
Oh, so you're the natural bug killer in your house.
Listen, man, I'm the only bug killer in this place, man. And I can't understand it. Because I'm like, guys, do you realize
how small this shit is?
You're about 1 million times the size of this insect. Not only are you 1 million times of this insect, the insect's probably flying around saying, I'm in the land of the giants.
Valid.
They're probably more terrified of you than you are of them. But it still never fails. Never fails, man. Look, man, I could be deep in sleep. Somebody waking me up to come kill something.
Oh shit, is that bad?
Bad, bro. And yo, listen. A lot of people have that fear of insects. And
I mean, fear is dear. H.P. Lovecraft said the oldest and the strongest emotion of mankind is fear, and the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. So most of the time, some people, like, let's say, like, pertains to your family and stuff, whatever, because they don't know what that bug may or may not be able to do, like black widows. We know black widows and stuff, whether their bite can kill a person.
Right.
Some people don't know what the other spiders and stuff, how much damage they can do and everything like whatever. Yeah. So if they see a daddy long legs and stuff, whatever, they know spiders bite.
Right.
But they don't know what the damage that daddy long legs could do. So that's why some people, when they see one, they just grab for a shoe and just deal with the case. So it's a lot of times and stuff is the fear of the unknown, like a horror movie.
Yeah.
Horror movie and stuff, whatever. It's not good the second time around.
Here's the thing with me, and we'll get back to the insects and stuff like that, because I'm one of those all living things need to live type of person. So I'm killing bugs is really not my thing.
So you killing bugs is killing a part of you.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, listen, if I can catch it and set it free, I'm more about catching it and setting it free. And they know that. You know what I mean? So when they call me to come kill something, it's like, okay, not only are you terrified by this bug, but you're taking me out of my good-hearted nature
and transforming me into an assassin.
Transforming me into a killer of some sort. The bug didn't do me nothing.
Nothing. It's fucking with them.
Listen, man. So for the most part, I try to set it free, Yeah, let it run wild. Do its thing.
I mean, like I said, I'm a fan of people knowing what their fears are and just trying to get better with them and stuff, for the better ways to deal with them. Cause I don't think like turn your back and run is the best way to deal with it. Because what if you're in a situation where you don't have that much room to turn your back and run?
Well, I mean, to put the quote in another way, more familiar, is there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Right?
Facts.
Same thing as fear of the unknown. Because I mean, it's exactly what it is. We put up this preconceived notion of what's gonna happen, right? Like I've just told you that my parachute's not gonna open, even though I know
they're gonna give you a
99% of the time.
Your parachute's gonna be probably the best out of all of them.
The parachute is going to open. I had this preconceived notion that I'm gonna get that bad parachute. That is the cause of my fear, right? Now, if I overcome that fear and go up there and jump 4 or 5 times successfully, I'm gonna start thinking, man, yo. Nah, man, these things is good. When I go up there,
all illusion.
Yeah,
all in
when
your
I go up there, the next one's gonna open up like the last 5 did, right?
You going up there a lot of times, boy. So you going up there a lot of times.
I ain't even going up there once, but just to make this thing sound sensible. But yeah, it's just overcoming that fear. We were at June's father's funeral a few weeks back.
All right.
R.I.P. to June's pop.
Be missed.
But we were outside in the parking lot. I mean, having a little drink, a little smoke, and a bee came round when the dude's there.
So how many grown ass men were there? 6.
It's like yeah, about that.
6 grown ass men. 1 bee.
1 bee. And the dude because the bee always finds one person that you want to try and hover around. The dude he tried to hover around got into his Floyd Mayweather mode. And he was dodging and weaving and swiping at them. And I'm looking at myself, looking at this grown man in a suit doing the bee dance because he don't want to be stung by the bee.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, man.
And I'm saying to myself, the fear is in the ignorance
of the unknown.
Of the unknown. Because if you know about bees, you would understand that they don't sting without purpose.
Fact.
So you just standing there and this bee flying around you, the bee is not lining you up for anything.
But he's taking swipes and stabs and stuff.
But you're taking swipes and stabs at the bee. Now
the bee's getting
now you're irritating the bee. Because now the bee's looking at, yo.
I just wanted to fly past.
What's the dude trying to do? Let me line my stinger and sting his ass.
Dun 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 dun. There lies.
Me, I'm the exact opposite. They're like, yo, bees be around you. That's money. So whatever superstition is, I need it all. I'll be dancing with the bees. I got bees around me. Money's coming.
I was told that they like the cologne or the sweet smell of the person.
Yeah,
so
but that's what it usually. Yeah. That's what it usually is. That's what it usually is.
So that's why I was like, man, just let them float, man.
You understand? And we understand. And we know that they don't sting flowers. So why would you think they're gonna sting you?
They only have 1 sting.
They only got 1 sting.
1 sting. Once they sting, they're dead. They drop dead. I don't know. self-absorbed, I guess. I think the bee's only gonna end it just for you.
Just this bee's on a suicide mission just to put a bump on my head.
Okay.
Just to put a bump on my head.
We on our question now. Our question is, if you had the power, what's one thing that you would change about the world we live in?
The one thing in the world that I would change would be the need for money.
The need for money.
Mm-hmm.
Explain.
I chalk down a whole lot of problems to the existence of money. Right? If you take stock of things, right? If you look into somebody's problem, at some point you can find money involved or money trail involved, or something to do with money. Right? So if we get rid of money, then we'd have to find a way to feed ourselves. Right? So we're either gonna exchange for goods, or we're gonna go back to the days of planting and agriculture, growing our crops. Right? We didn't have money. We need to clothe ourselves. So we're either gonna trade whatever agriculture we got for clothes,
or trade corn and stuff for clothes and shirts,
or learn how to make clothes for ourselves.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like that system will come right back around to money again later.
But here's the thing. It may come right back around. It may come right back around to money. But it'll be who's controlling the money at that point.
The ones that probably can barter the most favors, I guess.
Well, this is the part of the problem. The people who control the money now is controlling the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Right? So if we get rid of the money, who are they controlling?
I see that. I see it.
Right? Because you're on a playing field where there's no money. You don't need to have an exchange of money between two people. You can just exchange whatever you feel is of value, which would happen at that point. You understand?
In that type of world.
In that type of world, and it may be. And I don't even know if it's a hard thing. I think we believe it's hard because we've existed with money for such a long time.
Yeah.
And we've never thought of ways to operate without it, that we assume operating without it would be a hard deal. But it wouldn't, because all you're doing is you're replacing that currency. You're putting a set of values to things. And once you have a set of value to certain things, then that becomes your exchange for other things that you may need, or other things that are worth in value. I don't know entirely how it would work itself out, but I feel if I could remove the money out of the equation, that would be a good start for people living a better life, right? Because at that point now, what determines your wealth is what you have, not what's in your bank account.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you could be from a a black family that has a very good agricultural system,
Or you could be from a shit family that got nothing, but they can sew their ass off.
but they can sew their ass off, right? So now here it is where you have a situation where it's one needs the other. The problem with money is the system of money is when there's no trading of the commodity involved. You remove the trading of the commodity, right?
Right.
For instance, you need a new shirt and pants. Right?
Right.
I need something to eat. So you come to me with your payment of food, which I'm going to now consume and eat.
Right.
For
shirt and pants.
The shirt and pants that you're now going to wear.
Right.
Whereas money can stay stagnant. Like I can sit on money.
Right.
And not worried that the money is going to go bad. It's going to go stale. I don't got to consume that money right away.
I get what you're saying.
You understand?
I get what you're saying.
You can sit on money, whereas you don't have to wear it. It's not going to be worn out as clothes. You don't have to wear it.
I never thought about a world without money.
So here's money now. Money becomes it's a stagnant thing. It ties you to something. It can tie you to something. It can tie you to nothing.
Yeah.
Just because of its physical nature and the value you put to it, right? Some people die and leave it. If it's cattle and clothes, you can't die and leave it.
No, you gotta use that shit right.
You gotta use that shit up.
Right.
So it's the aspect of it. I don't know. I think if we can remove it, it'd be a better place to me. I don't know. What would you get rid of?
Schooling. The pay for secondary school. The first time around.
Okay.
First time around to give a freebie.
Right.
Because I feel like if you know you're gonna go all the way, pertaining to whatever thing and stuff, whatever, eventually you're gonna contribute back to society and stuff, whatever, on that type of level.
Yeah.
And set workers and stuff, whatever, I guess, in whatever level or field they might be in. So let's say if you might be a person and stuff, whatever, that you're probably this great barista, but you never had the opportunity and stuff, whatever, to go to school and stuff, whatever, to show off, to do more that you're destined to do.
Yeah.
You now have this opportunity, but that's just one time around. The second time around, you definitely have to pay for that shit. So it'll teach people. I feel like it'll teach people to straighten up,
right,
and to stay focused and stuff, whatever. Because this time, you can't play games. Because remember, in grade school, from kindergarten to 12th grade, that's freebie. Why does it stop there? Why does it stop there? The same thing that they do and stuff from that can extend to post-secondary school, and now these people have more of a freedom of a choice. Hopefully it'll free up some of these people from being miserable. In my world.
Let me tell you why it stops there. Let me give you the gist of it. See, from kindergarten to grade 12,
okay,
you're learning how to be a factory worker.
I see it.
You get what I'm saying?
There was 3 types of people I heard this a long time ago. There's the alpha, betas, and the omegas. Omegas make up about 6 billion of the population on the planet. The betas are the other parts and stuff, whatever, they were once omegas.
Right.
But they transitioned themselves and stuff, whatever, into betas through, I guess, mixing, mingling, education, some type of things to kind of separate them from the pack of the other ones and stuff, whatever, who just fell suit to the rat race.
Right.
And then the alphas and stuff, whatever, were just natural leaders put in a position just to win automatic without even trying.
Right.
So from kindergarten to 12th grade, that's just forming up the omegas.
That's forming up the omegas. You have to have you have to have a segment of the population who's going to work in factories.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, well, that's the reason why they don't teach you, like, real shit like mortgage and all that type of stuff in the grade school.
For sure. So think about it. If I need a certain amount of people to work in factories, right? I got to train them. Right?
Yeah.
So I give them, so if you, school got the same schedule, same hours as work. You get the same type of breaks, right? Your classroom is in a uniformed line, rows. Your teachers, your authority, right? So you're being trained
To follow suit.
Right? Why am I charging you to learn how to be an employee for my company? I'm not charging you for that. You're getting on-the-job training to work in my factory.
Jesus.
Now, if you want to make something of yourself other than being a factory worker for me, then you got to go pay for that education. If you want to make something of yourself, it's going to cost you. Not me.
Yeah.
I ain't fitting the dime to make you go make something of yourself. See it?
Yeah, but I see it. That's the world we live in now. But the world I live in would change that whole gateway.
But yeah, there you go. But that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
But I never thought about a world without money. Because something's like you always need, like, I don't know, maybe they said the brain has a natural default selection. And your brain just tends to go into like a type of situation where you just know, this is it, and this is what you're running with.
Well, think about it. A world without money, who's paying for education?
Yes, yeah.
Right? You're not paying for education.
Yeah, I'm paying for nothing. Yeah.
Because the person who's teaching you is not receiving any money to teach you. They're gonna.
Well, why would they continue to teach you though?
Well, I mean, what are the things they're going to teach you is a better question. Because with a world without money, you still have to learn how to be a contributing member to society.
Yeah, you still got to contribute.
So you have to have some sort of thing that you're going to contribute to be a part of this.
So it's no more a capitalist society; it's more of a communist society.
In a way. Only that,
or more of a social society.
More of a social, because communist, everybody makes the same amount.
Right.
We're talking nobody makes nothing. People are just doing things out of the necessity of doing it and working together as partners and getting things done. A utopian society.
They should make a movie on that.
I think they try to.
We said it here first, Podical Sons.
Yeah,
Stop stealing.
We always saying stuff. I don't know. We have to get a lawyer or something.
Fast.
You get a lawyer or something. Trace Water. Do you guys got any good lawyers? You might be able to send the Podical Sons.
Slide us a lawyer too.
Without a Trace Water. I hit up your IG the other day.
Yeah. I'm good for now. I'm good for this week. You good?
I'm good for this week. So I'm gonna try and have this edited and all cleaned up to drop for us on Tuesday, because Wednesday kicks off the week end of the Battle of the Beat Makers. Right? So
boom.
It's gonna be fun and excitement. Marv will probably have to get together sometime in the middle of the week to record for next week Sunday, because next week Sunday I'll probably be out of commission doing the things I got to do.
Yep.
But for sure we get together and make sure our voices are heard, so you guys have something for next week to follow up what y'all heard for this week.
Absolutely. And
it's all good. So again, we are in the month of Movember. Men, remember it's important to remember about your health.
Get checked.
get yourself checked. You know what I mean, and start treating yourself to a healthy lifestyle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I fully agree. Thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember, the difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Peace.
Peace.
The Podical Sons.